Welcome once again. So I think 8 months ago I was in this school that's which is located in Hojo, 15 minutes drive away from there. 66 Artillery Regiment. That's the whole military barracks. I made a video of this building, which actually I was told is meant for secondary school. That's second cycle school. So it has been here abandoned for several years. I think since 2012 that they've abandoned the building here. All right, so I made a video. I made a follow up, but I realized there hasn't been anything uh, positive ongoing. So I'm back here again to show you pictures of how the building is, damaging each and every day. The deterioration is happening each and every day. All right, so last time I was here, there was no damages of that sort so much, but this time around you can all see on your screen that the nets are all bent because during the Hamatan period the whole place was bent. So like you see in this place, the whole place was bent, so it actually affected the window, and you can also see at the top there the roofing sheets, how do you call it, the ceiling has peeled off. So they did the ceiling, so this is it. It has also peeled off just because of the fire. It has also peeled off, and so this is also showing how day in day out damages are happening here at the Ojo Aviafe School. And this building has actually, a whole lot of money has actually been invested in putting up this structure here. So let me get closer a little bit for you to see how things are spoiling here day in day out. So apparently the frames are also spoiling. They are becoming weaker, weak and weak each and every day. So you're seeing the termites are chewing the frame, and this is something which has happened as a result of bush fire. So there you go. So cracks are also developing on the building. So until when, only God can tell. And it is worse than before. It is worse than before. When I came here, it's now worse than before. So um, there you go, see the top at the far corner here. So you see all these things are peeling off. So these are the pieces of the material, the plastic PVC they use for the ceiling. These are the pieces on the floor here, and they've all peeled off due to the fire outbreak here. So just have at the top as well. So it's getting worse day in day out here, and left to rot. I always call this left to rot here. So this is also the window. The necks are all damaged now. Who knows, maybe within the next few months to come, most the walls would crack. The louver blades probably might come back. We are not going to see some of the louver blade, of which I was told even thieves have started invading here to steal some of the ceiling fans already, which will be getting closer to see if some of the rooms are still open like we came the other time. So there you go. This is also damaged, and so we're going to go around the whole building here for you to see things that are happening here. So due to how they are not utilizing the place, the whole place has been turned into a farm. Yeah, so even today as I'm speaking to you, recording this video, there are certain individuals that are already around that are actually seriously spraying so that they'll be able to plant, cultivate the place. So yeah, you go. These are nests of birds. This is the entire place has turned to residence for these ants and birds and ants and what have you. So you see cobwebs all around the building here. So left to rot in the bush, and this is supposed to be a secondary school, I was told anyway. So like I was saying, you can see somebody far at the other end spraying seriously. At the other end there, he's seriously spraying. So yes, since they are not utilizing the building, this is what is happening here. So this is just one part of the building. So now we're moving to the other parts of the building, or the other structures, to give you proper view of what's happening here at the Hojo school, the supposed secondary school. That was what I was told. The purpose of building or putting up this structure is meant for second cycle, but then since 2012, nothing has been done here. So now things are getting worse. Same applies to this building. All the PVCs are off. They are all off, and you can also see that the nets they use in covering the windows are all bent due to the Harmattan period when people were burning. They set up the whole place on fire. So there you go. Yeah, and the facial boards, some of them are even spoiling. So this is actually in the bush. It's left in the bush. So I'm still moving, moving, and it has been turned into a farm to as well. All right, so this is how the whole thing is supposed to be like. But when you get to the back of the building, you realize that all of them are off. The PVCs are all off due to the fire outbreak here. So bushes all over the place. All right, so I'm going to show you the state of the ceiling. So here you go. So a whole lot of money has been invested here. All right, so somebody is keeping his cassava sticks here on the corridor here. Somebody is keeping his cassava sticks here, and the bush has taken over the entire place. All right, so this door is open. Yeah, so like I was saying, last time when we came here, we got ceiling fans all over this place, but there you go, this time around there are no ceiling fans, so that confirms the fact that people came to steal ceiling fans and the louver blades too. So they came to, people came to steal the louver blades too. They took off the louver blades. All of this has been taken off. All of these louver blades have been taken off, and I was told last time that thieves invaded the place and they made away with all the louver blades here in this particular room. And the ceiling fan has also been taken off. And when we came, I think there was some few electric bulbs also around, and which we are no longer seeing here. So this ceiling fan has also been taken off. Same applies to this ceiling fan here, and the fan, how do you call it, the fan switch has also been taken off. So that should tell you what's happening here. So these louver blades have also been taken off. So day in, day out, things are being stolen here. So let's wait to see a few months to come, and oh my goodness. So until when will our leaders be able to do things that would benefit people? So this is the second room, another room which we just entered in. Whoa, these louver blades are also off. They've taken all these louver blades also off as well. So this confirms the operation of the thieves. So all these blades are also off, all of them. And the ceiling fans here, there is none around too. So far we've entered 2 rooms and no ceiling fan. But last time when we were here, there were ceiling fans. There has been ceiling fans all over the place. But this time no bulbs, no ceiling fans, and the other part of the room which has louver blades, they've taken off all the louver blades, and this this was done by thieves. Yeah, I was told thieves invaded the place. They forced the door open and they made away with the ceiling fan, the switches here, so you can see the fan switch, all the remove all the fans. They've stolen them. So let me put it that way. In the section of the back windows. So with the back windows, they still have the louver blades fully intact, but then the nets all got bent, so you can see behind here. So this is something that is left here. So this is the net that's been bent. So same applies to this one too. All right, so let's get moving and let's get to the other room to also see the state of that particular room. Meanwhile, cobwebs all over the place, insects all over the place, birds all over the place. They are all enjoying. Now this place has turned to a residence for insects and birds, rodents, pets, and what have you. They are now utilizing the place. Let me see if I can get this open. So this is locked. So probably things will be in touch in this particular room. All right, so there you go. Look at them. Very dangerous. They are enjoying here. So, all right, so let's get moving. Okay. Okay, so the third room we are entering, also they've made our way with the lower blades here in the third room. So this is the work of thieves. This is the work of thieves. So they have made away with the lower blades. The ceiling fans are also gone. The electric bulbs are also gone here in this particular room. And these rooms are supposed to be classroom. So they made away with all these ones. And same applies to the switches on the wall here too. They've made away with the switches. The two switches all have been taken off, or they were all stolen by thieves. So and you just don't know how long it's going to take them to complete, or they've completed the building already. It's just left with handing over the place to the appropriate authorities for the full utilization of the place. But this has been abandoned for more than a decade or close to a decade now. Nothing is absolutely happening here in the Volta region, Hojo to be precise. So this is the state of the place so far. So let's get moving. We're moving, and bushes all over the place. The last time we were here, people planted cassava all over this way. I think there was maize farm also around here, but this time around nothing of that sort yet. But then we realized there are certain individuals around who are already spraying. So we are walking in the bush. Yeah, so we still walking in the bush to get you pictures, to give you updates of what is happening here in the Volta region. Left to rot is what I call this place. Left to rot. So the last time we were here, this place was cool. There wasn't much bushes here or weeds here, but then this time around, this is what you're seeing here. This is the nature of the place. So let's have a closer look at this, and this will eventually develop. And then it's also damaged. So there you go. The frame is faulty. So the internet termite shoot all the frame. So alright. So now let's see the washroom to see the condition of the place after 8 months. So okay. Alright, so now let's move. So the last time I brought you pictures from this building in the Volta region, I'm back here to see. Okay, so for the WCs, they are everything is still moving from room to room to see if they've not stolen any of them. Yeah, they are still in touch here. So okay, this is also here. And how about this? This is also here. This is also here. A lot of cash has been invested here, and it has been abandoned for so many years. There you go. Okay, so this is what it is. Literally, the whole floor has been, they've laid tiles here properly. This is what you're seeing here. This is a modern structure. Come on, nothing has been done about it. So let's have a look at this. Let's see what's happening here. So you can hardly even see some of the building from afar. So you can. So this is just one part of the building, and we are going to move to the other section of the building. I think it has been divided into 2 sections, and this one section of the structures, we'll be moving to the next one, which is at the other side. So let's move to the other side and see what's happening there too as well. Okay. All right, so this is the second part of the structure, the school building that has been left in the room, the bush for several years. Let me put it, several years now, because this is close to a decade, and I think the building was 2012. Yeah, so some point in 2012 to now, so it's almost a decade plus. no, not almost a decade plus because we are in 2023. All right, so we're getting closer to see what has actually been left since we were here in 2022. Yes, so that was 8 months ago. That was here. So, also somebody is actually burning charcoal here already. So, well, school is not in section. They are not utilizing the building. So, uh, people must do business. All right, so we're getting closer to the main block. So, I think these are all classroom blocks, and this has also been in existence since 2012 till now, and nothing is being done here. So we are going to start from the back here. So the last time I was here, that was 8 months ago. These nets were in proper condition. They were all in good conditions. That was 8 months ago. But today, back to the site. You are all seeing it for yourself on the screen that most of the nets are damaged on the window now due to bushfire. So this was done by bushfire, or it was caused by bushfire here in the school. So this block looks way better than the other one, but then the nets are all damaged here. So looking at how deplorable the other one is, this is much better. But there's a little bit of touches has to be done here. It's like they are not finished properly with this particular structure because the painting, one could realize that they only give it the first coat, and the doors are fully embraced with some wood. So that means they did not have the key to do the proper locking. And there's a leakage here. I can see it right from here. So you all can see that there's a leakage coming. So that means the roofing sheet is leaking, which is affecting the ceiling, the plywood that was actually used for the ceiling. All right, so let's tour around to see the state of this entire structure here too. These are classroom blocks. Okay, so let me see if this is locked or open. This is locked, and this is not locked. It's open. That means work has been abandoned here. They are not, or they were not able to complete. Yeah, okay, this is locked. Alright, so no painting has been done in this building, in exception of the ceiling fan. And let's move. So this is somebody's farm. So you're all seeing the cassava farm around. Yeah, so there was a poly tank here, so that has also been taken away. There was a poly tank here, so that has also been taken away. Alright, so let's get moving to the other part of the building. So apparently today we're working in a cassava farm. So this has turned to somebody's cassava farm. Yes, because the school is not in section, they are not utilizing the place. So, and it was a farming land before they handed it over to the authorities for it to be used for the school. So alright, so last time I came, this room was locked, but this time around it has been forced open, and what we're seeing here too is the louver blades. Some of them have been taken off, so they've stolen some of the louver blades here too as well, like the other side of the building. So two have been taken off here, and the whole of these ones have been taken off. Same applies to this side too. All of the louver blades here have been taken off. But I'm not sure they fixed ceiling fans here yet. So I'm not seeing that here. So that is the state of the place. That's what we're seeing here. Neatly built, but has been abandoned for 10 years plus now. So cracks are also developing in the walls here. Alright, so well, the insects they are still enjoying here because no proper care is being given to this building, no proper attention is being paid to the building, and it's a whole lot of cash has been left here to watch. Okay, so we're in this room. I think the last time we came, this room was also, and this is what we're seeing here today. So this place too, there was a ceiling fan around, yes, but Yeah, there you go. You're seeing it. They've stolen it, so you could see that it was forced. They forced it to, get rid of it, to take it off, which has developed some sort of crack on the wood, the plywood. Some sort of crack is now on the plywood, and the building is also developing cracks, like you're seeing on your screen. The top same. All right, so let's still move to the other room and see what is happening there. So a lot of cash. So this shows how wicked our leaders are. Yes, because if you should be able to raise this huge sum of amount to put up this structure and abandon it here for so many years, a decade plus now, and nothing is being done here, everything is rotting, shows the state of mind or how wicked our leaders are. So you can see now this is spoiling gradually, and the ceiling fans here too, they've stolen them. All the ceiling fans here too, they've stolen them. And like I was telling you in the other room, there were bulbs when we came there the last time. There you go, you're seeing the bulbs here. They fixed bulbs all over the place, but the other part of the building, nothing is being left. So the fans are all stolen here too as well. And the last time I went to check for a fan, a ceiling fan, the Crampton type, that's Crampton, it is Crampton fan is now being sold at the price of 500 Ghana cedis. So if they've stolen about 6 to 12 fans, here's the calculation and see the amount of money. So the other building that we went to, that was about close to 6,000 Ghana cedis worth of fan that has been stolen. And not to talk about the lower blades, because the last time I bought a Crampton ceiling fan, that was I think that was just last month. That was 500 Ghana cedis. I bought one in whole Crampton 500 Ghana cedis. So if they've stolen 6, that is the price I'm giving. So let's try and see if this door is also open. Okay, it is open. They forced it down. So this fan has also been stolen. Okay, this fan has also been stolen, and same applies to this place too. They followed it, so they took off the fan here. That's also been stolen. Oh my goodness. So and the frame. And this is located in the Volta region, just about 30 minutes drive away from the 66 Artillery Regiment. That's the Volta barracks, the military barracks. So cupworks all over the building. And this is somebody's cassava farm. This cassava farm was here when we came. I think that was last month ago, and it's still here now. Charlie, the cassava now they can come and cultivate it for fufu or gari or whatever they want to use it for. Right. So the last time we were here, this door was also locked, but now it has been forced. They forced it to open it. That means I'm sure they came to do operation here. Yes, voila. There you go. So this has been taken off. The switch for the fan is now off. Same applies to this. So thieves invaded the place and they have stolen almost all the ceiling fans at this place too as well, and which is not they've left the bulbs here. So let's move to the other part. So once I come out of the room, all you see is the cassava farm. Yeah, so this is a nice structure in a village, and it has been abandoned for a decade plus now. So this place looks nicer as compared to the other part that we went to, and but the other part was filled with weeds all over the place. So this looks nicer. A lot of cash has been invested here. Yeah, these are all modern structures in the Volta region. Hojo is the name of the community, and I was here 8 months ago, and this time around things are getting worse day in day out, because thieves have now realized that the place is not being utilized, so they are capitalizing on that to come and be doing operations here by stealing stuff from this place. So let's enter this and also see what's here. All right, so all the washrooms I think the WCs are all attached here. Okay, so there you go. Who knows? Maybe the next time I'll come around, you will not be seeing these ones too. They will come and get rid of them here. So all these are that this now. Yeah, some of them are cracking. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Certain individuals are already using this place. And there you go. Alright, guys. Alright, so this is the frame is damaged. Okay. Okay. A molding structure abandoned. I always call it left to rot. Lots of cash has been invested here, and nothing, absolutely nothing, is happening here. So this is the state of the supposed senior high school, Joe Senior High School, which has been built for over a decade now. All right, so I think it's left with one other building of which will be going to give you images and pictures of. All right, so this is these are the last classroom blocks here. Um so at the look of things here, one can tell that work is actually not completed here, but there are leakages all over because there is an indication on the ceiling which shows that the roofing sheet is also leaking here, or the roofing sheets are leaking. So let's get moving and see. And this is the corridor. So this has been embraced with a wood, which I just don't know why they are embracing it with. I don't know if they don't have the key. So this shows that there was a bulb here, but it was taken off. So that means the thieves made away with this bulb as well. You can see there was that flat bulb here. So that flat light was also fixed here, but then it's not here, it's not around. So that means the thieves made away with that one as well. Same applies to this side. This is also off. Okay, this is also off, but the leakage, you can see this is also leaking. There is a leakage here too. Okay, so you're seeing this one too. All right, so let's move. Okay, so all these rooms, which I know for sure will be classroom blocks, are all embraced. So there's a wood on it, so this indicates that that's for protection, but it's not completed, not well fixed. So this is it. So the down is an indication that work is not completed here. So like you see here, this is also another indication that the work has not been completed. So, and the same place, so there's an indication that a lot has to be done here. All right, so let's get moving to the other side. Hey, come on, get out. Alright, so I'm doing the video. A dog wants to just follow me and bite me. Hey. Alright, so there's moving to the other side of the building. This is also one side of the building. So all the bulbs here, all the fire, this lights they fix here too. None is around. So there you go, seeing it for yourself in the water region. Big structure has been abandoned in the bush for over a decade now, and nothing, absolutely nothing is being done here. And each time you come around, you realize that something is missing. So here too, you see the light here is missing, and same applies to this place. The light is missing. Okay, all right, so moving. So eventually this is turning into an evil forest, sort of. So gradually the whole place is turning into a forest with this beautiful structure left in the bush here. So all right, the fire has also affected this net here. So there you go. Because the door has been embraced, you can't get access to go inside, but you can see for yourself inside that the lights I'm talking about, there is some inside there, but then this side they've stolen them outside. So, all right, this has also been all right. So this is the last part of the building, and the last time too there was a poly tank here, but today there's no poly tank around. So that means the thieves came to get rid of this particular one too here. All right.
Please subscribe to the channel and hit on the post notification bell for more updates.